Welcome back to 11 Alive News at 4. So the largest group of living veterans served during the Vietnam War era, and many who fought in the jungles of Vietnam, the transition into civilian life, navigating through PTSD, was a battle they could not prepare for. 11 Alive's Joe Ripley explains what it's like for one Vietnam veteran learning to fight a different kind of battle at home.
Charles Wyatt,
October 26, 1959.
remembers the day he enlisted in the U.S. Army. On a whim, conflict far from his mind. After a spell in Germany,
I had 3 tours of Vietnam, and I flew in helicopters. I wasn't a pilot. I was a door gunner, mechanic, and a crew chief.
he worked on UH-1D helicopters in the jungles of Vietnam, flying combat missions, earning medals, and losing friends by the dozen.
I had never got shot at, personally, that I can recall, and I heard it zing. So I told the pilot, I said, "Sir, we just got shot at." He said, "It happens every day."
So, once it was time to retire in May of 1987, First Sergeant Charles Wyatt, worried about the past, wondered about his future.
A lot of guys don't talk about it. It's something that bothers them, us. We just keep it solid. I didn't start opening it up until I went to see a psychiatrist. I have post-traumatic stress like most of the GIs.
Wyatt got help, and through the organization AMVETS, the Oakland transplant is able to offer help to others in the Atlanta area struggling to make connections and cope with PTSD.
The brotherhood is real good. So somebody's got to call these guys and talk with them and let them know that we're thinking about them.
Wyatt will often get his fellow veterans' birthday cards to show he cares. He'll also visit high schools, sharing his story about a whim turned into a why as he thinks about what if.
What would ever happen to me if I wouldn't have got into the military? I said, I could have joined the Panthers, or I could have got into a gang.
Instead, this veteran is making headlines for his decades of military service. In Conyers, Joe Ripley, 11 Alive News.
You know what was really tough for those Vietnam vets? When they came home, there was no parades waiting for them. It was mainly protests. So it's really tough for them to try to transition back into civilian life because of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we want to thank you for your service as well, because you
Absolutely.
are also a veteran, if you all didn't know.
Yeah,
Ron
that's
Jones.
right.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And thank all the veterans watching right now.